So I've made a video like this before, but I've gained a lot of followers since then, so I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt and say you guys haven't seen the video. But I will be addressing all the rumors involving me and Piper. The first rumor I'd like to address is that it's a distraction from the documentary. It is a distraction, but it's not a distraction to you guys. It's a distraction to her. I don't want her to feel down or sad or anything. I just want her to feel happy and know that she has people who care about her and support her. And that's why we've been streaming this whole thing, because I want her to know that she has actual supporters and fans out there. The second rumor I'd like to address, and I think I've already addressed this, but it's that I was put on a contract. That's not true. I've been brought in Piper's life because honestly, I think God did it. We were both what each other needed at this time, and I thank God every day that he put me in her life. So that theory is debunked. I was not paid a dime to be put in her life. And the third thing is that my parents are exploiting me. That just sounds stupid. My mom was never really in the social media aspect in my life. She was always there for me younger when I wanted to be an actor or model. So when I was younger, I did those things and kind of incorporated into what I do now. But I was always very secretive of my social media stuff because I was embarrassed and I didn't want her finding out. So you guys thinking my mom is the one who orchestrates all these ideas and things is just stupid. And the last thing is that we're 17, almost 18. And I would really, really appreciate you adults not really being hypocrites and saying what we're doing is crazy, because you know damn well when you were our age, you were doing way crazier stuff. We're giving each other kisses on the cheeks on the internet. That's it. I'm making some jokes here and there, but I'm a teenage boy. That's what I do. It just comes natural to me. But that's all the things I'd like to talk about, so please, please, please stop these rumors.
So today, guys, there's two things I want to talk about. And in this video is the first thing, the pool noodle incident. Now listen, we were on stream on my Twitch, Capri Sun, go follow it. And we were playing a game, and it involved someone to sit in the middle in a chair with a helmet, people around them, and it involved pool noodles, right? So it was Piper's turn to sit in the chair, and I didn't really want anybody else to hit her, so I want to, so I did it. So she told me before the game, Capri, don't treat me different because I'm a girl. Don't treat me different because I like you, because you like me, because I don't want to feel left out. Everybody was hitting each other hard with pool noodles, and I would understand if I was just tapped softly. I would be like, damn, really? Okay. So I did what she asked. It was her turn to sit in the chair. I hit her with a pool noodle. It slid like past her head. It skinned past her head. And if you saw the clip, you could see. And she's like, okay, like, all right. And then I was like, oh, damn, like, she's going to think that. So I took it for a second switch, and I hit her. And the helmet flew. And it was funny as hell. She was laughing. She was embarrassed at first. Her hands were over her face. She was embarrassed. But we talked after. And she was like, you know, thank you for that. And like, I really thought you weren't gonna like hit me hard, but you did. And we're laughing, and I could not stop apologizing. I was like, sorry. And to the point where it's like, Capri, it's okay. Like, really, stop saying sorry. It's okay. I was like, sorry. But a lot of you guys are saying that I was trying to impress my friends. I've never been that type of guy to care what other people think. And so it had nothing to do with that. Other people call me disgusting. There was a grown woman who posted a video about it and just called me a disgusting human being. And you gotta worry about your mortgage payments, worry about something else. You are a grown woman. You probably have kids. Go worry about them. Stop worrying about me. But that's about that for that situation. Piper's good. I'm good. And I don't know why you guys care, because it was consensual, it was mutual, and it was a game involving a pool noodle. So maybe let's try to be not so sensitive, guys. Thanks. Love you guys. Make sure to follow the Twitch. And check out the second video. I'm posting it right now.
Did Piper Raquel move in with her 17-year-old boyfriend as a distraction because they knew the documentary was coming out this week? Piper and Capri shared that they moved in together, but some fans think it's just a publicity stunt, and that it was most likely orchestrated by Piper's mom, Tiffany Smith. Capri said he wanted to be there for Piper for the next couple of weeks because a lot of SHIT is happening with the documentary coming out. Fans think it's too soon for two 17-year-olds to move in together, especially since they've only known each other a short time. Others agree, but say it's worth it if it means Piper will be away from her mom. In a video posted by Cyper Love, Piper and Capri are filming in their new house when Piper's mom comes over. Piper is obviously excited to see her mom. Whether it was staged or not, she moves off camera and speaks to her mom in a whispered conversation, but the mic catches it. Tiffany said, "I brought something cozy in case you wanted to change." Piper, "Thank you so much. I love you so much." Tiffany says, "What's on your shirt?" Piper says, "Pickles, sorry." Her mom says, "It's gonna stain. Love you." Piper responds, "Love you." It's important to remember that Piper is also a victim in this situation, and she may not even realize that she is. This is what a trauma bond looks like. Sadly, even when Piper turns 18 in August, she might not leave. I have so much to say regarding this documentary. If you're interested and you haven't already, please hit the plus sign so you don't miss any updates.
This needs to be talked about. I'm watching Bad Influence, the dark side of kid influence, or whatever that new documentary is on Netflix. We're really not going to sit here and listen to these moms talk about how they're the victims. Be so for real. Because you specifically heard the person who you left your daughter with alone with a video camera. You heard her say and caught her sending her daughter, her young daughter's underwear to old men on the internet. So you're not a victim. You stuck around for years after that. I need to calm down. And the same song and dance for the other parents. Like, we were uncomfortable with this woman, but she made us sit in her living room while she took our kids to another room. We weren't allowed to go back there. Shut up. If someone makes me uncomfortable, you're not coming near my child, let alone when you're alone with them and in another room where I can't see. With a freaking camera. I fear these parents just had no common sense. And now they're acting like the victims. No, your kids were the victims. From Tiffany, who I think is the biggest monster, and from your own actions. Be so for real.
I've never posted a video just talking on TikTok, but this is like important. So I feel like everybody's seeing all this Piper Raquel drama, especially with the documentary just being dropped, and everybody seeing like all of these other controversies that are happening on TikTok, including the TikTok ban. And I'm just wondering, why is all of this happening right now? It feels like a huge distraction, because obviously the stuff that's going on with Piper right now, with her and that other boy, I don't know what his name is trying to distract from the documentary. I feel like everything that's going on in pop culture right now is trying to distract from what's going on in the real world. Like the Kardashians having crumble cookies, Ariana Grande and her new movie and everybody being scared about her weight loss, and, you know, the Piper Raquel drama, even the Ruby Frankie documentary coming back out. And there's just people that are blindly following all this stuff without even thinking about it themselves. And it's really frustrating because it's like, they're children. It feels like the younger generation of people are being manipulated to just consume any sort of content without thinking about it themselves. They're thinking about things based off of thoughts that somebody else has put into their head. And it's very alarming. I don't really know what my point is. I think I'm just concerned because I just think these are the people that are gonna take over jobs if they can. And where are they right now? Like, consuming this kind of content. Not to say that I didn't consume drama content when I was younger. This just seems a lot more scary, and it seems a lot bigger than Piper Raquel. It seems a lot bigger than Ariana Grande. It seems a lot bigger than Crumble Cookies and the Kardashians. It seems a lot bigger than the Pretty Little Thing rebrand. It seems a lot bigger than any other little controversy that's going on in our media. But I cannot figure out why it's all happening at once. And another thing that I see are these accounts that are like built around people making content based off of what's going on. And I'm not talking about drama content, like obviously we have the Anna Oop type videos, but I'm talking about like personalities. Like these are people and they do their makeup, they get on camera, they dance and they lip sync to audios, and then they just put text over their video. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but these kinds of videos and accounts are so prevalent on TikTok now that I don't even use TikTok. Which is crazy because I used to use it so much, but it just seems so flooded with this awful brain rot, and not like the Sigma Ohio brain rot, like genuine bad relationship advice, harmful promotional eating habits, like everything just seems so terrible right now. Anyways, that's the end of my rant.